Birkin date, birthday cake, drop her off, no record stunting. Immature, slam the door fronting. London or Tokyo, we coming. Constantly on my mind, running. All this worry gotta mean something. All this jewelry gotta mean something. Off the wall, I'm just being honest. I was lacking in my past, baby. Autopilot, we gon' crash, baby. My new shorty got some baby. Let me see the camera flash, baby. So conceited, she beyond the years. Couple tears, couple fears, couple kisses on the stomach. Now she crying to me like, alright, I'ma change, you just ain't want me. I'm shook up, I don't know what to do. 'Cause every time I think about you, can't deny the burden of proof. I'm swinging for the fences, you got me defenseless. Lust or life, you can choose. Lust or life,
yeah. Everybody wanna know my business, who I been, who was on my hit list. I don't kiss or tell me why, what I do that. Lord is my witness, I just need peace and tranquility. Shit in the vast line on only ability. She ain't an answer, swear I lost interest right after I tasked it. Hold up, wait, back on my mind I still think about it. Run for a whole drink by it, go to sleep, have a whole dream about it. Still probably it up, make a whole scene by it. Go to my hip and it's already caught. If I blast her with this rocket, tell me is that out the pocket? If I pull up on your block like I ain't on your block list, tell me does that make me toxic? That make me
I don't know what to do. 'Cause every time I think about you, can't deny the burden of proof. I'm swinging for the fences, you got me defenseless. Lust or life, you can choose. Lust or life, you can choose.
Find the LEDs are too bright. Does that make me uptight? Not liking messing with the strobe light. Being seen in plain sight. That's why I'm afraid of the daylight. I just feel it's not right. Guess that makes me uptight.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Hello everyone, they know a thing or two about prosciutto in these parts, but they have a football tradition as well. Welcome to Parma. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. I'm greatly looking forward to bringing you live coverage of this match being played in Serie A. It's Parma up against Napoli.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
And a look at the starting lineup for Parma.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, two holding midfielders, three creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre forward. It's a good team.
And a glance at the Napoli side.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
And the match is underway. Zule. Julian Riosson. And they need to get tighter. Able to skip past his man. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Riosson. Mikhailo Mudryk. Good ball over the top. Durand. You can't help feeling when you look at the table that when you're playing dominant football such as they have been, that they're going to lap the field.
Well, there seems to be no stopping them at the moment. They've been by far and away the best team. Unless something drastic happens, I can't see how they let this slip.
And Napoli now in potentially a dangerous position. Valeri. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Chance to put them in front. Well, he's placed it wide. Really close shave. David Neres. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Well, some players fall in the category of crowd pleasers. I think one such player is Julian Brandt. Stuart, what should we look forward to seeing from him?
Well, he's such a creative player, both with his passing and his ability to beat defenders. He'll have a big influence today.
Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Here's Keita. And support available. But really sticking to their task defensively. Pushing into the middle. Is it going to be an opportunity? Well, there's the pullback, and a fine stop to turn the ball away. And he read it well. And in with a real chance. Still possibilities. An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, the figure being reported is about £30 million, which in my view is value for money. We know he's talented, and on his day, he can be an excellent player.
Zule. Well, sitting deep here, almost inviting the pressure. Oh, good vision there. Oh, in with a chance! And into the back of the net. Well, they've paid the price for their negligence. They let them come at them. And now it's a different equation.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Here's Keita. Hernani. Oh, this looks useful. Just the challenge that was required. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? And cutting it out. Man. Hernani. And Napoli with the ball again. Depay. Memphis. And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
Here's Keita. Vladislav Vanat. Very effective pass. Veering in field here. Can he finish this? Nicely saved. Brandt. And Depay on the ball. It's a good Napoli move in the making. Promising pass. Lukaku! Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Well, he's given us away. Has a go. And keeping it out. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Hernani. And Durand has it. Well, they couldn't keep possession. An attack full of promise. Oh, not great defending. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper.
Well, here we can see it again. Incredibly close, but the correct decision. No goal.
Over it comes. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Well, a short corner here. Pulls it back. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Brandt. Depay. And it's going to be a Napoli throw.
Well, the hosts have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes, and up to a point they've looked threatening, but they need to be more clinical if they are to get this equaliser.
Yes, who knows, maybe another opportunity in the works for them. Can they get in behind them? Shaping to shoot. Able to get his body in the way. Trailing, but hope in the form of a corner.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
So the corner played into the box. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, this man, Romelu Lukaku, a very difficult opponent, and the verdict, Stuart, has to be positive.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Vladislav Vanat. Valeri. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. An alert intervention. Mihaila. Throw-ins given. The home of live football, EA TV. Delighted that you're with us, and hope very much you'll join us for this match coming up.
I'm really looking forward to that. Too entertaining.
Oh wait, Stuart, they might score. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Moving the ball forward with purpose. And let's give credit to the defending. Well, a pass like that has got to be spot on, and in the end it wasn't. Hernani. Here's Valeri. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection, so now a throw-in. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Cross fired over. Well, they survived the attack. Vladislav Vanat. Well, Napoli have it once again. Can they convert? And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here. Man. Well, it looks highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. This could square the game. Oh, but no! Heroism flashed in front of his eyes. Couldn't take a chance.
Well, I think that's a poor miss. They really should be level now. Will they come to regret that?
An exciting night in store, and we'll have you covered here on EA TV. The second leg of the Europa League round of 16 tie. It's Napoli facing Hoffenheim.
Well, after that first leg, there's everything to play for in the second leg. With a quarter-final place at stake, it should be a great game.
An encouraging move from Napoli. And a fine cross. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Could be dangerous. Oh, my goodness. Made that far too easy for the keeper.
Well, he has to be annoyed with himself there. That was a big, big chance.
And disappointingly, not even close to hitting the target there.
Yeah, he was looking to open up his body, guide it into the corner, but he's got it all wrong. It's a poor attempt in the end.
Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
Julian Rierson. Decent cross, but nobody in the vicinity. Mihaila. 20 minutes remaining. Vanat. Really good challenge. And the keeper can gather. Not the best challenge, free kick. Here's Keita. Vladislav Vanat. Chance to run at them. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. David Neres. "15 minutes left for play. An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. And teammates around him. Mann, reading it through. An alert reaction to tip it over. And over it comes, and clearing it away. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. They've been getting two substitutes warmed up, and both will come on here. Brandt. Beautiful pass. Magnificent challenge to win it back.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
And a simple clearance, a good one. Giving it a real go in the wide area. Now, options are plenty. Body in the way. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Pasquale Mazzocchi. Well, this game ebbing away, and the visitors on course to eke out a narrow victory. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, it's been a really good contest, you have to say. But overall, I think they've just about deserved to be in the lead here. Can they now just see this game through for what will be an excellent win?
Oh, that's splendid play. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Brandt. Pasquale Mazzocchi. Well, not a bad plan of action, but through to the goalkeeper it goes. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Hernani. And a fine tackle. Oh, in with a chance! Well, the last touch came off the defender, so a corner now. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And there goes the final whistle. Napoli victorious. 3 points for them. What did you make of it all?
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Romelu Lukaku does know how to take a game by the scruff of the neck. What would be your verdict on his performance?
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was brilliant today. And, of course, he scored 2 really good goals.
And the match is underway. Chance to put them in front. Well, he's placed it wide. Really close shave. Oh, good vision there. Oh, in with a chance. Memphis. And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
Well, not great defending. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score. No shortage of excitement. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. This could square the game. Feeding it through. Man. Feeding it through. And the match is on. Oh, good vision there. Oh, in with a chance. And into the back of the net. Well, they've paid the price for their negligence. They let them come at them. And now it's a different equation. Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. Can they convert? And a goal! Just like that!